I'm Demonac, and it's Elder Scrolls Legends time. Alright, this is my first solo arena run in Elder Scrolls Beta, and we've taken out the, I don't know, prophet person, whatever. Their deck didn't have any really special powers. I think they started with 5 extra hit points. I'm not even sure, because that might have been from a spell. Their deck was very heavy on prophecies, which means there's a very good chance when you break one of their runes, when you do 5, every time you break one of those 5 damage points, that they would get something for free. But there's a drawback that many, like, all prophecy cards have to have their prophecy-ness factored into their cost. Some come out efficient anyway, some do not. The overall, if your deck is, like, heavy on the prophecies, presumably it's a little bit less good in general. So there is a trade-off. But took that out just fine. Something different, let's try this guy who's got strength and, I don't know, endurance, whatever the hell Anvil is. I don't know my icons yet. I'm new. Excuse me.
Lower the gates!
Remember, if there's slow performance or any other problems, including possible game crashes, this is the beta. Everything is subject to change, is not really ready for prime time yet.
Built some rudimentary defenses. Let's see if it works.
You arrived first and get some defenses. Okay, so we actually have a bonus against him of some kind. So let's see. This guy, he's pretty good, but he needs a little step. This is way too expensive. This guy's cool. Let's get rid of that and try and get some cheaper stuff too. We have a fair amount of cheap things. And, makeshift defenses. We get a free 0-2 guard. Let's check. You gotta check the lanes here, see if there are any special rules. This is a regular field lane, so no special rules, and this is a regular shadow lane, which is technically a special rule, but it's standard that minions in here can't be attacked for one turn. So they're usually, unless a spell kills them or something, they're usually gonna live long enough to attack. What gave that +1/+1? Oh, he had the improvised weapon. Okay. +1/+1 trample. I have, of course, the elixir, the 3 coins, basically, that you get for going second. And, let's see, so I could coin out the Daring Cutpurse. Oh. I mean, I'd like to do something about that, but I gotta coin out the Daring Cutpurse and stick him over here in the cover lane, because he's one of those cards that can just run away. Every time he's got Pilfer, which means his trigger, Pilfer +1/+1. Pilfer triggers whenever he damages the opponent, so he can just snowball, keep making himself bigger as he hits things. Do I want to drop the makeshift defenses over here and help him out? I'm not sure. I think I should wait until I have something to actually protect. It does cost 0. If I played it now and it didn't get killed, then I could buff it with him and attack, but it will get killed because it's taunt. This guy has to attack it first.
Take on my clan, you take on me.
Okay, so he's giving any other minions in this lane, but, well, no, he gives it one specific minion, +1/+0. He's like a lower grade version of the guy that I have. Although there's an advantage to that too, because his bonus is going to stay after he dies. So, okay, summon another. Oh, this guy, the guy who grows every time I play an agility minion, that's pretty good. This guy gets huge from like the pilfering, but it's only his offense. So like this guy would kill him afterwards. Or clan captain, other friendly creatures in the lane get +1. So I could play him with the makeshift defenses. He's a strength minion, so he wouldn't buff this guy anyway. This thing is going to do a whole bunch of damage. We got to do something about it, but it's actually going to, even though it hits that, it's still going to break through for 2. This is only going to do 1 damage to it from the thing, so that's not great. I think we're going to do that anyway, though. Next turn we'll Frenzied Witchman up this guy and trade him for that, if all goes well. So yeah, we'll play him where we are. Okay, we'll play our 0-cost taunts that it gave us generously for free. Apparently assuming that this opponent is tough. And yeah, I've still got 2 uses of my coin, effectively. I'll use 1 per turn. But what's he doing? When you summon another orc, he gets +1/+1. Okay, interesting.
My blade is thirsty.
Heavy war axe. Okay, lots of stuff I'd like to get. I could just finish off that guy. But there's some appeal to that. It would just kill him, basically. And then I could still coin out another guy. but that guy's gonna grow. Killing him would be good. You know what? I probably shouldn't. I should probably go with my original plan of buffing him and take that out. But I like the idea of killing them both. So yeah, we're gonna finish him off. We're gonna take out the guy who can grow from orcs, since Buddy seems to have lots of orcs. Orcs tend to stack with themselves pretty well, from what little I've seen. We're gonna hit him directly, because that makes my guy grow. I did trigger one of his runes, and he did get a prophecy card. You can use it right away. Aw, you bastard! Used it to bounce my guy back to my hand. I'm not going to play him first, though. I'm going to play this guy over here. Again, with cover, so he can't be attacked for one turn. Because he's going to get +1/+1 when I play this guy. Okay, that's kind of annoying. That 0-cost +3 hit point item is actually pretty effective a lot of the time. Okay, this guy damages everyone in the lane. That's not too helpful right now. Could Witchman him and boost him, but... Could play this over here. He wouldn't have cover, but I mean, there's no one to attack him right now. And he'll do a lot of damage very quickly if not killed. I have one coin use left, so I could play both him and this guy, and then he'd be +4. I mean, he'd be a 4/4 to do some damage. Let's maybe do that.
These are Khajiit streets. They make it too easy.
Grow! He's gonna hit him for 4, which is just shy of the 5 damage mark where it would break another one of his runes.
Nothing will hold me back.
+2/+0 while you have no cards in your hand? Really? So actually, if I break his thing and he gets a rune that's not a prophecy, this will shrink down to a 2/1, although that would still kill this guy, so that's not actually very helpful. Then again, I could play Skaven guy. You are so not a rat, man, you lying bastard. But I could play him here. It would do 1 damage to this guy, but it would kill that. Meanwhile, over here, we can just keep rampaging and stuff. He's strength, so... Yeah, I don't have any... this is another agility creature, so that would boost this guy up to 5, at which point he can kill that. I like that idea. That would be 2, and that would leave me with 3 mana, so I could Pyromancy over here. Yeah, that's okay. That's giving me some serious control over the battlefield. Looks like you can't choose the order of guys within a lane. You're just choosing which lane gets it, basically. Let's kill that.
Khajiit has had enough.
Let's see what he gets. Go for that. He just gets a normal card, no prophecy. And yeah, let's blow up that guy.
Let's heat things up.
I don't like this guy being so fragile. Now that he's going to be a 6/1, Pilfering is strong. I'm not sure Pilfering is my favorite mechanic as a personal preference to take advantage of. Okay, so he used a free card to silence this. He didn't play his other card, even with 6 mana. And I am going to beat his face in right now, so... really, I just need to play more offense. I've got enough mana to play one of these two. This would do more damage. So, yeah, I guess I could play this guy to give him +1/+1 and be stuff for the future, but no, we'll just... I probably have lethal with this, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. If nothing goes horribly wrong, I have crazy lethal damage. So, let's see.
Khajiit has had enough.
7 damage would break 2 runes. I'm thinking I'm going to hit him for 5 before I start hitting him with the big damage. Just fewer chances for things to happen, right? Okay, now I'm going to power him up the most. Actually, if I can get through with one... Now, I don't want him to die before he attacks. Right now he would break 2 runes, so he might as well break 2 runes anyway.
Leave this place.
That hurt. No prophecy, he's dead. Okay. He did give me free stuff, so that's too easy, but... Some of them are harder, for sure.
Show the spoils.
Okay, so I could get another one of these summon random animal guy. He's a little expensive, but he should give you a decent amount of stats with the animal. This guy 7 costs 7/4. That's a little fragile for 7 mana. He has trample, like breakthrough in the appropriate game terms. I gotta start shifting over to the appropriate game terms. I like to just refer to everything as what it was in like the previous game that invented it, or the last game that I played that had it that was popular, but whatever. When you play him, return an enemy creature to your opponent's hand, or destroy an enemy support card. Okay, he's pretty flexible with that. He is very expensive, though. This guy, actually, I gotta take this guy. He's pretty cool. 2/5 for 3 is okay stats. He has Trample, which seems kind of silly. He has Breakthrough, which seems kind of silly with 2 damage. Because usually, how much overflow damage are you gonna have after your 2 damage kills someone? But every time he takes damage, he gets +2/+0. So he can grow. He's kind of like that troll in Hearthstone, except I like his cost and stats a lot better. So we'll take that. That's solid. We're up to 32 cards now. The minimum deck size outside of the arena is actually 50. So we're not even going to get close to that.
Awaits next? Let's find out.
These 2 are marked off. Haven't got any losses yet. I'll just take the next guy. I'll just clear out this side unless something happens. I don't know who's who or what's what. And it seems to run a little bit slowly. It's probably not super optimized because it's beta and they got to be gathering all kinds of data in there. Timing loops and stuff. Okay, what's she going to do?
Extra power for everyone.
Both players get an extra mana. Is it just first turn? I think it's just first turn, but that's lots of mana. This guy requires the other goblins. I don't really need that. Dune Smuggler, maybe? I'm going to keep him. Not actually necessarily the greatest. Ooh, we like that. Although it's better if you draw him as a prophecy. Then he's awesome. I'm going first, so I don't have the Elixir, though. The Elixir gives you a real boost in the early game. It seems pretty strong. But that's just compared to what I'm used to in Hearthstone. But yeah, the extra mana from the extra mana thing is also significant. So I could play him there. He'd just get killed by one of them. We're going to play crazy Pilfer Beatdown guy over here. Oh, you shackled him, you bastard. And that also... That's kind of pointless. This also could have shackled him, making your arrow to the knee kind of silly. But okay. Yeah. Damage. Let's get him out, but these guys are going to do a lot of damage to me. This guy would be much, much bigger if there was anything over here that was damaged, but I think maybe I should just play him anyway because he fights reasonably well again. Like, it would take both of them to kill him, which for now would be good enough. I don't have a way to just conveniently deal 1 damage to that. Otherwise, I can play this guy, which is pretty strong, and him also to sort of boost that up. Let's do that, actually, because I can then move this guy over and trade with one of those if I want to. So we'll just take some beatings over in the normal lane, but try and own the shadow lane. Yeah, that thing would heal my opponent every time, so that's not good.
Your coin or your life.
Killed my gigantic guy before he ever got gigantic. Oh, I get a free... I'm not sure. This guy's already attacked this turn, right? Yeah. So she can drop down there for free, and she'll kill this with her 1 damage to everything. That's pretty solid. Nice. And now I can arrow to the knee that thing and get rid of it. So that's pretty good. Take damage from that. I could also... Oh, I can play this guy and get the bonus. And, oh, that's pretty good. Because he gets a bonus, like a sizable bonus. He's got 5/6 taunt for 4, as long as there's a damaged enemy over there. Then I can arrow to the knee and finish it. And now I'm in a good position to do some beatings. Okay. Oh yeah, there's no prophecy there because she was above the starting health, above 30 health. So actually, when you hit 25, 20, etc. So healing has the extra benefit. Well, it actually has the drawback that you're not getting those runes broken. But, okay, I'm going to do this, which is going to break a rune. Okay, no prophecy there. And I'm going to kill this thing with him, even though I'm losing his bonus. That thing is going to heal my opponent, and it also could have, like, killed him or something. Who knows, whatever. I'm fine. I have a lot of army out right now. So Ice Spike is 2 mana, deal 2 damage to your opponent, draw a card. 2 damage to your opponent, not minions and stuff, is actually kind of sad, in a way. So that's annoying. But, I think what we're going to do... I don't have any goblins out for him. I'm going to play the Dune Smuggler over here. He'll have cover, so that thing won't be able to attack him right away. And he's going to move this guy over to avoid that taunt. Plus, every time I move someone while he's in play, they get +1/+1. So he's there, and he's going to grow even more from that. Then, sure, whatever. We're going to break another rune no matter what we do. Nothing from there. And opponent is already severely, like, past half dead. And I think I've got the mana left anyway. I might as well play this guy over here. He'll end up just trading with that other thing, but that's fine.
My sword hand itches.
Wait, that thing can give itself guard? Wow. There's a 3/3 that can give another creature guard when you play it. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so she has guard from something, and when she dies, she draw. Oh, she always has guard. That's hard coded on there, and she's better than I thought. Because yeah, she's a 1/3 guard, and when she dies, you draw a card. That's pretty sweet. This is +2/+2 if a creature died this turn. Oh, that thing is kind of large and annoying actually. So he could just trade for her. That doesn't seem like a great trade. I could grow him just enough to survive. Opponent would still get stuff from that. Can I just kill him? 14 damage. I can just kill my opponent. I don't really need to do anything special. So let's see what happens. If a taunt comes down, I'm saving this one so I have the option to trade her for that instead. Although I guess I'd be trading her for the taunt. Nope, you just die. You failed. All too easy. They're just AI. It's just so low there. Interesting that they change every time, but some of them are going to be harder, for sure. That is a huge item. +5/+5. Like 6 mana is a lot, but that's a huge item. On the other hand, all actions for both players cost 2 more is interesting. He is a 3/4 for 3, so he's got solid stats. I have enough actions in here. I don't think that's really helping me, but this guy... Actually, maybe it is, but this guy, 4/3 for 5, but he just destroys a wounded creature. So he's a built-in finish off. That's pretty sweet. I think we're going to take that, even though the +5/+5 seems crazy. And it's very flexible, but no. Hearthstone I normally just do 2, but this is going pretty easily. Let's do a third one.
Ultimate glory.
See if we can finish off this side. Not that there's any particular advantage to that. So does this person have any crazy defense bonuses? Or anything? So I'm going second. That's fine. Got this guy. Yeah. Man. I'm going to... This guy's kind of better late game, honestly. I'm going to throw this guy back. I'm going to keep him. He's pretty awesome as a second turn play. I can coin him out first turn, I guess. I don't really want him early game. I'd rather get him as a prophecy, honestly. Try and get something more aggressive here. Oh, that paid off. I got the guy who costs 3 most of the time, but only 1 if you play him on your first turn. Well, that's solid. I'll take it. I still have all 3 uses of my coin. I mean, he just trades with that thing mostly, but that's fine. Could give it an arrow to the knee. That doesn't seem very worthwhile. We're just going to drop this guy here. Do some damage. The runes are really interesting because it's a mechanism that slows down rushes potentially, but it's based on what you do. Like there's a lot of strategy involved in your deck building for that, so it's kind of cool. Okay, this guy already has breakthrough. I could give with this he would be a 6/6. So I'd hit this, it would die. He would do 4 damage through, and then he'd still have 3 health, and then his ability would give him another +2 attack. It's a horrendous amount of damage. But do I really need to do that for the extra damage? I'm better off getting out more stuff on the board, but I don't have anything else I can really play this turn. I would rather play another minion instead of that, because I could wait and do this after, but since I don't have another minion that I can afford right now, I guess this is what we're doing. I could also ignore that guy and just do this, but we're gonna kill him. Poor control. Now this guy's only got 3 hit points. He's got a lot of attack. He'd be well worth killing. The curse is not that big a deal. He's got enough stats that even a permanent -1/-1 isn't going to stop him. That is a fairly large crocodile. And then that is another crocodile. Yes. Steal all items from an enemy creature. Hello. Steal his Maple Shield, which is maybe not the ultimate item in the universe, but that's still pretty cool. That makes him a pretty good value, doesn't it? I mean, I could coin her out with the Elixir, and that would do 1 damage to each of those, which really doesn't accomplish anything unless I had enough mana left to arrow in the knee, which I wouldn't. So let's steal that shield, though.
As it has wares.
Steal items. I am the 2/5, and you are not. And then an arrow to the knee isn't going to help me any, because they're just going to make it anyway. So I could trample one of them, or probably just do the 7 damage.
Die, scum!
Bam! That is some damage. And yeah, since there are 2 of them, I can't stop them both from attacking. I don't care if one of them attacks him, so I guess we'll let that go for now. You are just made of maple shields today. Why did you trade the bigger one when the smaller one would have killed him equally well? You just, like, wasted that item completely. Like, okay. When this guy dies, you draw 2 random Dwemer, which are, like, mech-type things. So that's a lot of stuff. If I had a silence, he would be a good guy to silence, but I don't. I can't quite coin him out yet. If I damaged one of them without killing it, I could then play this guy as a 5/6 taunt, which is serious business. So let's maybe do that. I'm going to shackle him, then I'm going to finish him with this, I think. But play him as a huge thing. Yeah, that works. Now I still have my coin, so I can do him next turn. Now, actually, why would I kill him? I'm still better off killing this guy, because he's not going to give my opponent 2 random, like, things in his hand. So let's do that. Smash. Okay, more mech. That guy is pretty annoying. Heavy battle axe doesn't really help me much. Yeah, giving them both -1/-1 with him probably isn't worth it. Although she's just gonna like the same thing. Just to do 1 damage to them. -1/-1 is better. I might as well coin him out. And then actually, now he's small enough this guy can survive killing him.
You will not see that thing.
Alright. Giant bat. So I can play that in the other lane. Okay, now you've got a taunt there. Didn't attack because my 5/6 taunt would have stopped it. Although, you probably should have just traded him anyway to get more cards. But you did use all your mana. So this destroys a wounded enemy creature. It doesn't have to be in the same lane, so I could just blow that up. I don't know how useful. I don't know if that's exactly what I want, but I do want to kill them all, that's for sure. So let's see.
Meet your doom.
This guy's kind of fragile after he takes 2 damage. On the other hand, leaving my taunt big is pretty good. I think I'm going to end up taking 2 damage on him anyway, though. This would kill that and damage the other ones. Okay, I like that, actually.
There is plenty
more damage that way. Good toast. Now I can kill him. And now I can beat your face in. Bam. No prophecy. Bam. This seems like a terrible waste, but I have him in my hand. He does the same thing. Killing that guy this way will prevent him from, because any other way he dies. Like if he dies against a minion, he's going to give my opponent 2 extra health. So I'm kind of doing 2 damage to my opponent by doing this. And if something big and bad and scary comes out, I can still kill it as long as it's damaged with this guy. Having a clear board seems pretty safe. That seems kind of like a win. 0/3 guard. What do you do? That is a very large minion, but it seems like a very too late minion to me. Frenzied Witchman. So I gotta be able to get lethal out of this. It shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, either one of these can kill that, and then we're good.
By Hersine.
For the reach, let us stand
Power
together.
up the most. And you die. Prophecies can't save you if you're dead. Alright, well, did I get a really good deck? Or probably just because it's not that hard, it's just a solo arena, but it will get harder. Okay, Boggler, see, look at this, he's a 9-1 for 4. That would be terrible in Hearthstone, for the most part, even though that stat is huge. But remember, there's usually that stealth lane, and I'm pretty sure in actual, like, player versus player, there's always the stealth lane. So you can play this guy in that lane, and he can easily be killed by a spell effect, but he won't be killed by a minion before he gets to attack. There's also a lot of taunt stuff, so your opponent could easily have a taunt to stop him, but they could easily not have one, and he can do 9 damage or something. Curse costs 0, -1/-1, so like that's like doing 1 damage, but even if you don't kill him, you're also reducing their damage. Still like, eh. This guy is 3-2 for 4. He has breakthrough and charge. Like, 3 charge damage for 4 is not bad, it's not great. This is really not that great a row. I'm concerned it might actually make my deck weaker. We're going to take this guy because he can come in and kill something, and killing things seems to have been what's keeping me ahead so far. So, I've got 4 more of these guys to take out, and then the boss.
Challenger triumphs! What challenge awaits next?
I haven't taken any losses yet,
Find out!
but we'll see, because it will eventually get hard. The boss is definitely going to be harder. We'll find out whether I can get to her with enough chances left to actually fail a couple of times. But yeah, we'll just have to see if I can do that next time.
Please click the like button before it clicks you. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.